It's game day Sunday. What it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. It's funny. It's a London game going on right now. It's what 10:30, 10:40 in the morning, 11 o'clock, and the Falcons are playing against the New York Jets in London in the third quarter, and of course the Falcons are up on the Jets, but the Jets are trying to come back. It's game day, y'all. Dallas Cowboys going up against the New York Football Giants at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time today, in AT&T Stadium. Now, it's going to be a big game for Dak Prescott coming off of that knee injury. It's going to be a year to the time that Dak broke his ankle against the New York Football Giants. It's ironic that you're playing against the same team, the same week 5, on the same football field that you hurt your ankle last year. A lot of people are worried about Dak Prescott and, where's his mindset. But Dak, you talk to him, he ain't worried about it. Dak is good to go. The only thing that reminds him about the ankle injury is pretty much the scars that he has on his ankle when he gets his feet wrapped up by the trainers. But outside of that, he's ready to go. I think most of it is we're the ones that are pretty much worried about Dak Prescott and the ankle injury. We're worried about, okay, we're being superstitious, like, okay, is something going to happen again in this game? But I'm pretty sure Dak is primed and ready to go. This is almost like a revenge game for him, but it's his comeback game. And I think he's going to ball out in this game because the Giants don't have the defense to control what we can do on offense, period. Because knowing them, they're going to try to stop the run because they know what Zeke and Tony Pollard can do, and they know that Zeke's dealing with a little knee injury, right? So they're going to try to stop the run. But the thing with our offense is you can stop the run, but we're just going to throw the ball all over the yard because we got the tight ends, we got the wide receivers, we have the running backs in open space. So it's almost like a pick your poison. So it's like, okay, so what are you going to do against us type of spiel. So, you can stop us one way, but you got to worry about that other end. And I just don't think that the Giants have enough on defense right now to counteract trying to stop the whole team. They're not going to be able to do it. Now, they're out with key players like Jabril Peppers and Blake Martinez, which is one of their best guys on defense outside of Jabril Peppers. And both of those guys are not playing. So, and I think Martinez is out for the season because I think he tore his ACL. So with that being said, I just don't think that they have the firepower to match what we got going on. Now, Lord and behold, don't let it fool you though. Jason Garrett, he's going to pull out some different things that we haven't seen. We know that, from Jason Garrett being our coach on our side for 11 seasons, we know how he is. We know that he's an average coach, but I got to give it to Jason Garrett. The players love him. He has a great philosophy. He's a great motivator and a great teacher. I will give him that. But as far as a coach to take you to the Super Bowl, I just don't think Jason Garrett is that type of coach because he's a conservative play caller and he's not going to do anything extravagant. Now, when you see him do some things like that, it's because he's trying to prove a point, right? And we've seen that on our side when he was with us. But you're going to see it against us because he's going to try to do some different things being the offensive coordinator for the Giants because he wants to switch some things up because he knows that we know us and we know that he knows us, that type of thing. Just some fun facts about Jason Garrett in general. You guys know that 4 years ago, Jason Garrett was our head coach, right? Ben McAdoo was the Giants coach at the time. Now they flip-flop. Jason Garrett is the offensive coordinator for the Giants, and Ben McAdoo is an offensive consultant for the Dallas Cowboys. I bet you some of you guys didn't even realize that we had Ben McAdoo on our staff. I'll wait. Anyway, Jason Garrett also played when he was a player. He played for the Cowboys for 8 seasons, and then three seasons with the Giants. So in his 11-year career, he's played with both the Cowboys and the Giants. So as you can see here, Jason Garrett knows more than anybody the Cowboys and the Giants. Those are his 2 teams that he knows well. When he became a coach, he started his career 2 seasons with the Dolphins under Nick Saban as an assistant coach. Then after those 2 seasons, he came to the Cowboys. As you know, he was he was an assistant, offensive coordinator. Then he became the coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And then now he's the offensive coordinator for the New York Football Giants. Again, that Cowboys Giants thing that's Jason Garrett's life. That's his career. The Giants also have 4 former Dallas Cowboys assistants, including Jason Garrett. So it's Jason Garrett, they have Jerome Henderson, they have Derek Dooley, and they have Freddie Kitchens, which all were assistants at one point in time for the Dallas Cowboys. Those of you guys know Jerome Henderson and Derek Dooley. You guys know them because Dooley was the quarterback's assistant coach. So right now, as the stats go, Dallas Cowboys are 5th in offense, 26th in defense, and I think we're only 26th in defense because of the chunk yardage that we allow teams to get, like the Panthers and stuff, that garbage time stuff. So a lot of that still factors into where you are. So when you look at these numbers, they're still kind of skewed because even though it says the Cowboys are 26th in defense, they don't play like it because they don't really count turnovers and stuff like that. Now if it's a pick six, that's different, but yeah. Their Cowboys are 15th in passing and 2nd in rushing, but I feel like that's gonna change after this game. The New York Football Giants are 15th in offense, 22nd in defense, 8th in passing, and 22nd in rushing. Now they're not a good tackling team. When you look at the tape on the New York Giants, with them having Blake Martinez out and Jabril Peppers out, those are their stars on defense. But you look at them on defense, on the secondary, they're not great tacklers. So what did the Dallas Cowboys put on tape last week that was a negative against the Panthers? We had some fumbles earlier in the game, right? We were putting the ball on the ground. Those are mental mistakes that we cannot do against the football Giants because they are going to take advantage of that because they do have weapons on the end. Just don't. It is a division game. So, I know as much as we can say that we're going to blow them out, they still get paid on that side too. And they do still have good players on their end too. So, and they're hungry right now. They're coming off of a win against the Saints in overtime. So they're reeling right now. So when a team is dangerous, when they just come off a win and everybody's in high spirits. So you got to bring them back to life by playing a clean game. If the Cowboys play a clean game, we'll be all right. We'll win this game, no problem. But you got to give the Giants credit because they do have players that can make plays. And like I said, their wide receivers are fast and they're shifty and they can elude you. So all this shoulder tackling bullshit, no, you got to wrap these guys up. Again, they're going to try to knock the ball. They're going to try to peanut punch the ball out of our hands because they're not going to be able to tackle us too well because we're too strong on that end. Zeke is a bull. It hurts to tackle Zeke. You've seen many games where Zeke have run in for touchdowns, and you see the safety or the cornerback or whoever, even the linebacker, knocking him back to score the touchdown. So with as much power as Zeke has, you don't want to tackle him like that. So you got to make sure that they're going to try to knock the ball out because they've seen that we fumbled last week. So they're going to utilize that and they're going to key into that. So we got to hold on to the ball and play a clean game, period. As far as injuries go, good news though, we are getting Carlos Watkins back. They did move up the fullback. What's funny is they keep putting Nick Ralston on the active roster, which is an actual fullback, but they're using McGovern as a fullback. Not saying that's not a problem because it's been working for us, but why even have Nick Ralston on the roster if you're not going to use him? He's a traditional fullback. I'm just a little confused by that. But I'm not complaining. I just want to know why even have him on the roster if you have him as a fullback and you're using an offensive lineman as a fullback. I'm just saying. Like I said, they have Jabril Peppers out. Their wide receiver Darius Slayton is out, and their other wide receiver Sterling Shepard is out. But on that wide receiver core, don't hate. They still got John Ross. They still got the young guy Kadarius Toney, and they still got Kenny Galladay. Those guys can still eat you up, and they can do some things. And those guys have pretty good fantasy points. So some of you guys that have some of those Giants wide receivers, y'all know they've been balling. They got Saquon Barkley back. Saquon Barkley looked like he's back to form playing against the Saints last week. That boy got some strong legs, and you got to get him on the ground, period. You got to get Saquon down. Keys to victory in our end. You look at the Dallas Cowboys in offense. Dak Prescott's got command of that offense. Like I told you before, their defense really can't stop our wide receivers. So again, we have to play a clean, complementary football, meaning cut down on these turnovers. No fumbles. Hold on to the damn ball. First of all, stay focused, because sometimes when you start winning and you start winning a lot, you get too full of yourself sometimes. So sometimes you got to get back to reality and realize that, okay, focus in this game, no fumbles, limit the penalties, and play a clean game. That's it. We'll win. No problem. On defense, tackle these guys, because again, these wide receivers are slippery that the Giants have. Tackle them, put them on the ground, and hit them hard. Hit them hard. Hit them so hard they mama feel that shit. All right? Hit them. Hit them. See, when I played football, I was a linebacker, and I loved to hit. My greatest joy was hitting that elbow and knocking that ball out their hand. Whether I got the turnover or not, somebody else on my team did. So I always felt like that was my greatest joy. Just when they come through that middle, boom! Show them that they can't do that on you. When they catch the ball, they got to be afraid. They catch the ball, just drop it. They just lose it because they just like, my life is more important than this little football. My life is more important than this little football. You're not going to be hitting me that hard, bruh. Bruh. That's what you want them to say to you. You want them to stop in the middle of the game and look at you like, bruh, you hit hard as a ball. I know. That's the point. You see the score? We winning. Just keep dropping that damn ball so we can win. But that's all I got for right now, guys. But that's the keys to the game, guys. Just play sound, play clean, and you'll win. You want my score predictions? I would say 37-21 Dallas Cowboys. Let's go get this game, y'all. Let's go beat these Giants. Let them know that we're the kings of the NFC East, and that's it. That's it. So with that being said, y'all, like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and make sure it's on all so you get all this content. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Y'all have a great Sunday, because we will. Italian sub.